Nothing.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show from home base in the Napa Auto Parts Studios and on the road with Tom Griswold in New York City.
Manhattan. I'll take Manhattan. Staten Island.
Ferries.
And with me in the studio is the very funny comedian. She is Nikki Glazer. Nikki's on her way to Las Vegas. If you're going to be in Vegas, you want to see Nikki live and in person at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, which is, of course, located in Las Vegas.
The Windy City.
Caesar's Palace.
Thank you very much, Ace. That's the voice of Ace Cosby, our engineer. Also, I can hear that's Chick McGee at the Omaha Steaks Sports Desk. And
That's
Jess Hooker sitting in at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk, sitting in for Christy Lee. And, of course, Josh Arnold, old friend of Nikki's.
Indeed.
Oh, gosh, we go so far back.
We sure do. Love you, Nikki.
I love you, Josh.
And you guys never had a romantic relationship.
Never kissed?
Yeah, did you guys ever bang?
Could you not be so direct? I was trying to be.
Bang, answer the question.
We never did.
Second base.
Listen, I'm not leaving it off the table.
Boobs.
Well, Nikki, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
Josh, do you have a girlfriend? Sorry.
Nikki, this isn't going to work because you're
She's
not.
laying it down.
A, you're not Asian, Nikki, and B, you don't accept
Asian.
cash.
I do, though.
I see.
Venmo.
She does
Nikki,
accept cash,
to
huh?
quote Rachel Green, when it comes to you, it's never off the table.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, what is that from Friends?
Yes.
Yeah, she tells
wow.
Ross that.
Okay, well, now it is off the table. You're quoting Friends to me. How do you know Friends better than me?
Yes, that is sad. All right. Now I know, Nikki, you don't have any kids that you know of course.
Yeah,
And I know that your lovely sister has a couple kids, but
Yeah.
I have a thing about naming children. I have 7 kids, and
I'm surprised you haven't weighed in on Nikki's special, trying to name that. You love
Yeah.
naming things.
well, I know.
He's going to name it Jessica. It's a special, not a child.
I think I like the name Nikki Glazer DTF.
DTF.
Because
I'm considering
because you've kind of got to know what it is to know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what it is. I think it's passé.
No, the only
Right.
reason there's a reason I know what it is, and it'll just make you angry if I tell you. So.
Oh no, I want to hear. I would love to know how you know what
No,
DTF means.
Hang on a second.
It's gonna make Chick angry.
No, go ahead. Tell me. Is it one of the ex-wives?
No, I don't have ex-wives.
No, I was talking about mine and you.
Oh, okay. No, it was a crossword puzzle answer. And my girlfriend told me.
I would love to know what the clue was.
I know, right?
I can probably dig it up. It was. I know this sounds crazy. It was
Casual intercourse.
What are you
in a
doing? The
park.
Hustler Sunday crossword?
No, it's the New York Times, my friend.
Of course it is. Yes.
Hustler Sundays are always the hardest one.
And the clue is, if a gentleman would like to have intercourse,
I'll look it up if you want to find it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It's also pretty funny how people I know keep coming up as the answer.
That's cool.
Roy Wood Jr. was the answer the other day.
No
Very
way.
cool.
Oh, that's when you know you've made it.
I was back in the
R-Dub.
archives. But so I've got this thing about people giving terrible names to their kids.
Yeah.
We always get these stories. The last one, actually, this woman has written a book. Her name is, let me see if I can remember it. Her name is Marijuana Pepsi Van Dyke, right?
Yes. Yeah. And I like this lady. She's
And
very.
she's written a book about having an unusual name.
Yeah, she
Right.
committed to it.
And there are celebs who give their kids weird names. And often it's more about the parents than about the kid. And
Oh, my God. Can I just tell you real quick what happened in my family?
Uh-oh.
So my sister had a baby in May. And she went into labor overnight, and it's her second child. So all of us went to sleep, and we're like, "You're on your own." Like we're just like the first child. We were all waiting by the phone all night. So we wake up in the middle of the night to a text from her husband, my brother-in-law, announcing the birth of her and my sister's daughter. And he goes, Poppy Louisa Green weighs whatever, this many inches, and has a beautiful picture of the baby. And my mom's first text in response to this mass text from the family is is that really her name?
Oh my God.
Not is my daughter okay? She's beautiful. Congratulations. Is that really her name? And then I woke up at like 4 a.m. That text had been sitting there for a half hour. My mom's just waiting to find out. So then I wrote, I love her. I love the name. That's congratulations. And then my mom followed it up with like, I guess it's growing on me. But to have this little infant's face, and my mom just goes, "Is that really her name?" Was so.
It's
my
even
mom thought it was
funnier.
a prank.
It's even funnier because my niece is the filmmaker Poppy DeVilleneuve. And she's now a mommy too. But yeah, Daisy and Poppy, I've talked
Great
about
names.
them for many, many years. And by the way, they were named Daisy and Poppy before those names were stolen by the Iron Chef in the UK. My sister is very well known over there. And, but in any event, Poppy's a great name.
It's a great name.
Good
My
name.
mom really loves
Do you
it
want to
now.
hear a
She wants to be
non-great
clear.
name?
Yeah.
Here we go. Parents name their son Google.
Is that right?
Did you see this story, Jess? We were talking about this off the
Google?
air.
Yes, yeah.
They
Let
named
me
the kid
grab it.
Google.
No.
They did. Yeah.
Not Barney Google,
That's
but
not
Google.
fun because if you ever date that guy, you're not going to be able to Google him.
Right. A baby in Indonesia was named Google. His parents legally registered him as Google. No surname, no middle name.
What?
Just Google. Just like the search engine. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He'll be saying his own name like right away.
I bet he changed. You know something?
That's true.
I bet that's a good point, but I bet he changes his name to Bing.
Ask Jeeves.
This is my dad, Commodore 64. What's wrong with people?
I don't know. What compels someone to do that?
Well, the 8-month-old's father, 31-year-old Andy Cahaya Saputra, told Indonesian media that he first contemplated the idea of giving his child a tech-related name when his wife was 7 months pregnant.
Okay.
So it could have been something else
Still-
tech-related.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could have been Silicon Valley. Could have been
iPod.
iPod. Yeah.
I think this is such a shame when parents do this. I was talking to my nephew, Travelocity, the other day. and
What are they going to call him for short? Goo?
I don't know.
What's
That's
up?
awful.
What up, Goo?
Goo? Yeah, I don't know.
See that sounds like a frat nickname.
Yeah.
Google?
You don't want to know the origin story.
Right.
Oh, of Goo?
Yeah. Why do they call him Goo?
Well, Brother
Yeah.
Goo and Brother Spunk were out by the dumpster. And,
Again?
Why do they call him? Why do they call him Gizzy with a hard G? Yeah, don't do that to your kids.
No, don't.
People are showing off with the name, but I love Poppy. I'll have to tell my
Yeah,
niece.
it's a good name. I love it. They were doing this thing. There was a cool app that both my sister and her husband were using, where you swipe on names. It's almost like Tinder for couples to decide on a name. And if they both swipe right on a name, then they match and they go, okay, we both like this name, and it kind of like helps them decide on a name.
That's cool.
This I know you've got to run, but before you go, you've probably contemplated having children at some point.
Yes.
The egg clock's got a good 6-7 years on it.
I mean, it's time TikTok, you know. But
But do you have in your back of your mind, and you can do this as a yes or no if you want, names for kids if you have them?
none.
Really?
No.
You've never thought about that?
No, I need a boyfriend first. It's so funny for people to think that I would even ever have kids. I can't get a guy. So it's just not gonna.
Maybe
You don't need a dude to have
I need
kids.
a guy's name. What?
You don't need a dude to have kids.
That's I don't want to have a
Just
kid
don't
on
wanna
my
do-
own.
no.
I need so much help. I need nannies and guys and like
All the help.
I need so much.
Gotcha.
I don't.
You don't
That
want
should
to
be the
pound
title of
stone
your
it?
special.
Yeah.
I need help.
I need a wife. I want to be a husband. That's what I want to be a father.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, solo
Yeah.
mother is a pound stone.
Right,
Is that
right,
Josh?
Yeah.
But I do. There is some comedian that named his daughter Cosby, and before everything went down.
Whoopsie.
That's
boy.
unfortunate.
So I would
change that.
I would love to name someone, my kid, after like a celebrity that I really admire. I think that's a nice thing, but it's too risky now. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a Carlin in our family, a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
nice
that's-
name for a girl.
Yeah.
That is a nice name until a story comes out.
I
I'm just
know,
kidding.
right?
I know,
Right.
but
You just don't
that
know.
one's safe.
Yeah.
We think that one's safe.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right? Cosby.
Nice. Well, Maybe just go with lewd.
Yeah.
Okay. We have we're gonna say goodbye to Nikki, and you can check out her radio show on the satellite on the Comedy Central channel, and it's on Channel 95. And she's in Vegas this weekend for some great live stand-up comedy.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, and I'll have a Netflix special out in the fall. And there's already one out right now, a half hour called The Stand-Ups, Episode 4, Season 1, Netflix.
Well, I tell you what we can do is we can put it out there. If you want to help Nikki name her special, send us a bunch of names. We'll get them on the air in the next few days.
I would love it.
We'll
Can't wait to see it, Nikki, and can't wait to see you.
I know, Josh. I miss you.
Miss you.
Okay. So nice to see you. You're looking so great and sounding so funny.